Okay, now you guys are really going to enjoy today's episode. What's going on, peeps? Welcome back to another episode of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 mods. We have Ultra Instinct Moro teaming up with Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Broly to battle against the so-called strongest in Universe 7 Granolah and full-powered Super Saiyan 3 Cumber. Now, what makes this video special is I want to go on ahead and get your thoughts on the following things that I personally want to do involving fan mangas and fan animations. So, right from the beginning, I guess I want to start off by asking because, I mean, Cumber's going to be like my first impression of all of this. So, do you guys want to either see a fan manga involving Granolah versus UI Moro, or possibly having UI Moro battle against Super Saiyan 3 Cumber? Now, I really wanted to do a lot with Cumber because, to be honest, in Super Dragon Ball Heroes, Cumber's one of my favorite characters, so I want to do a lot of, like, fan mangas involving him. I have this really dope animator that I just found recently that I'm going to be bringing you guys some fire. I can't really say when, and I can't really say, you know, what, but if that ends up being the case, then I definitely want to do things involving possibly a Cumber versus Broly animation. Now, some of you guys might be thinking sprites. No, I mean full-blown, like, what you guys see from Toei, like actual animations. Is it going to be cheap? No, but this is why your support goes a long way. So, in terms of fan mangas, do you guys want to see Granolah versus UI Moro, or Moro versus Cumber? Now, in terms of Granolah, I got some fire coming with Granolah as well. It's just a matter of, like, I guess, like, the premise of waiting to see what the actual manga does with him, and I guess from there kind of go and tell my own narrative involving Granolah. Is Broly down? Are you kidding me, dude? You know what? Let me get your thoughts in the comment section below about this. So, Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Broly versus full-powered Super Saiyan 3 Cumber. What do you guys think, huh? I'm trying to pick him up, and I'm trying to, like, devote this commentary to the video, but I'm really, like, nervous right now because Cumber is probably the strongest between him and Granolah in this game, and I really don't want to go down. I know that Moro has a lot of health. I think Broly is kind of level. Like, he's leveled out in this for this mod, right? Like, he's even health, even, you know, attack potency, whatever. So I need to pick him up if I want to handle these two, because if Granolah's the so-called strongest, then he did a good job by putting down Broly. Come on, Broly, get up. So also, in terms of fan mangas involving Broly and Cumber, that was another idea I had, but I wasn't too sure if I wanted to do Super's variation of Broly, or if I wanted to include the Dragon Ball Z version from Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Either or, if I were to do that, I guess it would be Legendary Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Broly versus full-powered Super Saiyan 3 Cumber, and if not, then I guess I'll just run with Super and do full-powered Super Saiyan Broly versus full-powered Super Saiyan 3 Cumber. So let me know either or, because that's the purpose of these videos, is to showcase the mods and to talk about future fan manga projects and whatnot. So, by the way, I got something really cool coming. I want to say roughly between October and November, and I'm just going to tell you guys right off the gate. So there's this fan manga that I'm working on where Broly was actually able to obtain the powers of Super Saiyan God, and he's going to train against Goku and Vegeta on Beerus' planet, but there's going to be a little bit of a twist to that. So I was actually considering on doing several stories kind of similar to that, where we bring specific people to Beerus' planet for, you know, said character to train, either that being Oob, or Broly, or Gohan. I was considering other things as well. For whatever reason, I've seen the topic of conversation come up with Yamoshi a lot, so maybe do a fan manga involving Yamoshi. I definitely want to wrap things up by doing some stuff involving Moro, because Moro has a lot of potential. They could have done so many things involving him, and I'm trying to survive right now. This is nuts. This dude Broly went down twice, and I can't even find him, dude. This dude went down twice, and it's, I think it's courtesy of Granolah. Granolah just beat, you know, Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Broly as if it was nothing, man. This is, like, horrifying right now. And then I have to deal with Cumber, and I'm trying not to die. I'm using all these items and capsules, but it's not, like, working in my favor here. So either way, I have a lot of things going on involving that, but I was considering on doing something involving Yamoshi. So I guess in the comment section below, if there is, I guess, a fan manga story where you guys want me to adapt Yamoshi, then I want you guys to let me know what kind of Yamoshi story you guys want me to tell, because I have a few ideas. I don't want to do the typical thing where he comes back and he has, like, Super Saiyan God, or perhaps he's inside of Goku, which is kind of weird, you know what I mean? I want to do something with him, but I'm not entirely sure as to what. So I guess you guys can drop your thoughts in the comment section below and let me know. So, and for those that keep asking about how do I get these mods, you can get them on the consoles. I mean, that's already public knowledge. You can get them on Xenoverse2mods.com. I think I should be able to, or at least the link will be located in the description box, so you guys can go on ahead and go on there and download some mods if you guys have this game for the PC and just run wild. So let me see if I could put down, I need to put down Cumber. he's going to be the biggest issue, the biggest problem that I have here, because if I don't end up putting him down, he's going to pick up Granolah, and then they're going to end up one-shotting Broly again, and that's just crazy. So again, I have some ideas in terms of sprites too. I want to do a sprite involving MUI Moro versus MUI MUI Goku, except it was going to be a little different than what we saw go down in the manga. So I guess when it comes down to sprite animated battles, do you guys want to see a potential UI Moro completed versus a completed mastered Ultra Instinct Goku? Because if we're gonna do that, then I kind of have a few ideas as to what to do here, so I do want to get your thoughts down below. But we're not done with Moro, so let's go ahead and see what we got coming up in the next fight ahead. Okay, so when I spoke about doing more fan mangas involving Moro, I was actually considering this. So we got Hakai Mode Vegeta and Angelic Merus. So Hakai Mode Vegeta, I wanted to kind of tell a different story involving that. So I guess in the comment section below, my idea was this. I wanted to do Angelic Ultra Instinct Moro versus Hakai Mode Vegeta, right? I wanted to tell this narrative where he was actually able to achieve Hakai mode during the battle against Moro, even though we might actually see Goku team up with him. Do you guys want to see Ultra Instinct Moro versus Hakai mode Vegeta, or do you guys think that we should possibly skip that out and do Hakai mode Vegeta versus somebody else? Because if you guys have missed out the previous story involving Ultra Instinct Goku versus Hakai mode Vegeta, then check that out. That link will be located also, hopefully, in the description box below. It's on the channel, and you guys loved it. So maybe I might do something more with that. Look at these Hakais, dude. These Hakais are just nasty. They're disgustingly good. And I want to see if I can actually defeat him. And we got our boy Merno. And unfortunately, for those of you that are asking, yes, the Merno story is going to end this year. We're going to tell that final story, and that's it. That's going to be the end of the Merno saga. But after Merno, I have so many ideas. I don't want to say what it is, but I guarantee you guys are going to like it, because it's going to involve a different story, I guess, borrowing elements from GT, borrowing elements from, you know, different source materials to kind of tell a cohesive story. So I can't wait to show you guys, but the story will in fact end this year, and I'm really grateful that I actually have a Merno model in this game, right? It's just insane. Let me see if I can, you know what? I low-key want to kind of watch Merno versus Merus, and for those of you that are going to be asking, no, I am not going to do a fan manga involving Merus per se. I'm going to be doing something else with him, but it's not going to be, you're not going to see, you know, Merno versus Moro or Merno versus Merus through the form of a fan manga. Even though that would be cool, I think that this establishes going forward everything that Merno had taken from different timelines, different dimensions, the current timeline and dimension. You guys are going to see everything basically unravel as everything goes on. So I can't believe Hakai mode Vegeta's out. I want to see if Merno can take him down. Let me see. I'm going to watch. I want to see. Did he do it? He did it. Wow. Yo, he slit this dude in two. That was so cool. That was actually, I mean, can you imagine if these two actually teamed up? I mean, either way, I think someone would betray somebody here. That goes without question. Probably Merno's gonna betray Moro, but let's go ahead and jump into the third fight to see what we got coming up ahead. Okay, now see, this one would be really fun, because we have Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Gogeta and Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku versus the, quote, strongest in Universe 7 Granolah and Mastered Ultra Instinct Angelic Moro. So, in terms of the premise of fusions, right? So, you guys may know that, you know, there are times where I tend to include fusion fan mangas. I've done the fan manga inclusion of Vegito. No, it was actually Gogeta versus Moro, right? So I guess moving forward, I do want to do things involving Vegito. We currently got the battle involving Gogeta and Vegito going on. So going forward, I would say towards the end of the year, I was thinking about doing a fan manga crossover between dimensions, meaning we have full-powered, I guess, Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito versus Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. I wanted to do different incarnations of Super Saiyan 4 versus Super Saiyan Blue. So if that's something you guys want to see, then let me know, because this idea originally that you're looking at right here, this started because, remember, I did actually do Gogeta versus Moro, and that started from Xenoverse. You guys wanted to see it, and I made it happen. But I guess also, if you guys want to see a fan manga involving potentially Granolah versus a fusion, or Granolah versus... I was actually thinking about Granolah versus Beerus, but, I mean, in actuality, I think Beerus would probably clap him. Some of you guys might disagree and say, what are you talking about, Unreal? It's Beerus would not clap Granolah. I disagree. I think Beerus, if he wanted to, would probably clap on the dude, even because remember the wish, right? So Granolah wished to be the strongest in the universe with the exception of the gods. Obviously Beerus is a god, so what more do you do, right? So I was thinking about that, so if you guys want to see, you know, Beerus versus Granolah, let me know. I definitely want to do more involving Gogeta and Vegito. There are so many different concepts in which you can do. There are so many, wow, are you kidding me? This dude went down. I mean, I'm not surprised that MUI Goku took him down because that's where I stand currently on the idea of it, but yo, this dude has to get up. Yeah, I'm getting jumped. This is ridiculous. I'm getting jumped by, oh my, these dudes, I mean, they would massacre me. Like, my, look at this. The Big Bang Kamehameha, we got Goku's UI coming, man. All right, let me get the hell out of here. Also, I think in terms of sprites, right? So I have an idea, because going back to what I just said, I was thinking about doing a Fusion versus Fusion sprite battle. So I guess if it works, what is the Fusion sprite battle that you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see Vegito versus Gogeta? Do you guys want to see Moro versus Vegito? Do you guys want to see MUI Goku versus Gogeta? I mean, whatever it is that you guys want to see, I guess just let me know, because I do have just tons of ideas involving that. And if it's something you guys think that'll work, then just let me know. We have to put these dudes down. I feel like we're going to lose this. Gogeta, even though I'm using these capsules, I guess, to keep Granolah alive at float 2. Like, I'm really trying to make sure that he doesn't go down, but let me see how this is going to go, because the other MUI Goku really isn't a mod, but this Gogeta's a mod. I mean, oh my god, yeah, we're going to lose. This is not something that I want to happen right now. Let me see if I can put down Mr. Oh, we actually did it. Okay, Granolah put down Goku at the exact moment in which I put down Gogeta. Even though, I don't know, I mean, UI Moro was such a great concept as a villain, even though he wasn't able to sustain his UI or angelic power, which was, I guess, really unfortunate, but it is what it is for the time being, I suppose. But I have an idea, and I want to go on ahead and talk to you about this idea in the fourth and final fight coming up ahead. Now, this one was going to be a little dark, and I was actually considering on doing a story involving the crossover between Moro and Merge Zamasu, or Moro and Frieza. But of course, we have God of Destruction Frieza, and we have Hit on our team. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm gonna give this away now. Towards the end of this year, I got something coming up with Hit and Goku Black. I've always wanted to tell that story, because if Goku Black was going around and destroying all of the gods, you can only assume that someone would want to hire him to take down Goku Black, right? So I'm going to be telling that story, I guess, towards the end of the year, and I really hope you guys enjoy it, because it's going to be really fun. But I really also wanted to tell a story involving either a potential God of Destruction Frieza, or doing something with Moro and Frieza, or Moro and Merge Zamasu. Now, the way that would go, I guess, is if Merge Zamasu uses the time ring that he has, and he ends up going into a timeline where Moro's fighting Goku, that would be insane, because Merge Zamasu would want his revenge on Goku. But I guess if Moro kind of sees it, wow, this is bad for me right now. I guess if Moro kind of notices that Merge Zamasu is indestructible, it would be so cool to see what it would be like for Moro to try to copy that. He grabs onto the back of Zamasu's neck, and then he has all of his abilities and moves, and even potentially the immortality factor intact, right? So even if, let's just say, Merge Zamasu is able to break down Moro's body, and Moro fuses into the Earth, right? Then you have like Astro Zamasu versus Earth Moro, who can't be destroyed, and then he'll blow up the whole galaxy, and if he copies his immortality, then he can still live on. It would be a crazy story. So I just want to genuinely know if that is something that you guys want to see. Yo, God of Destruction Frieza is whooping me right now. I mean, I definitely want to do something like that, but I need to piece together how I would do a Hakai Shin Frieza story. I mean, you guys have no idea how many ideas I have. I have so many, but it's just a matter, I guess, of just getting it done. Yo, my boy, you saw what Hit just did? This dude just time skipped him for like a brief moment here. Let me go ahead and put him down permanently by using this. Either way, yep, it's over. Either way, I want to thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for your time. Thank you all so much for your input. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe button. Give this video a big fat thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. It always does help out the channel a lot. If you guys want to see more of these modded videos, then I have a playlist down below for you guys to go on ahead and check out. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your feedback. Tune back in for more. The channel's going to be growing. We're growing as a community, and I want to thank you all so much for that, because if it were not for you, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. So thank you so much. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody, and take care. Peace!
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck, Zarbon? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Freezer.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
But once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate! Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarot!